I'd like you all to do with me first is hold the space with me while I gaze into the camera for a minute or so. And let's bless this occasion for everyone now and from now on, for as long as it's appealing to people to hear about this work and find their way into this quality of being alive. Okay? As long as that can go. Thank you all so much for coming. This is great. So, oh yeah, thanks. Thanks, my love. My plan here is, we'll see if it winds up panning out this way, but I don't think I have more than about 45 minutes to an hour to present. And it's my great hope to shut up around that time and welcome you all to make comments, ask questions, and so on. So, it appears to be the case over the last going on 2 decades, 18 plus years, that what is coming forth in our work, our gathering, our experiment, our exploration, is in many ways radically new. I say appears to be the case because I'm certainly not informed about every single other thing that's emerging or that has ever emerged, and therefore in a position to be able to say categorically, well, this is definitely new and there's nothing else quite like it in every single one of these ways. So I'm qualifying the statement. And what I want to do tonight is share with you some of my newly, in some ways still very much newly or currently forming perspective about what's new here and why should that matter? Who cares whether it's new or old? Why should we even bother to say so? Wouldn't it be better to let people discover that on their own? Isn't it kind of vain and boastful and self-important, inflated? What's the other one? I got these sent to me recently, a couple of them. Grandiose. Yes. Isn't it inflated and grandiose to say such things? Isn't it better to let it be what it is and let others discover and find out for themselves? And from a variety of conventional perspectives, I'm sorry you guys have the sun in your eyes. Hopefully you'll get over it shortly. Yeah, from some perspectives, those points of view are completely valid. But from the perspective of people actually living this process, which is really all I fucking care about, when all is said and done. I mean, I do want to have fruitful dialogues with people who will never find their way into this work. But as one of our mentors, Darlene Martin, who is about to move to Fairfield, Iowa, as Darlene Martin said to me some time back, having come from a deeply, authentically devoted Christian background, she said, "Saniel, you have a pastor's heart." And it's true. I really do. So as a pastor, as a minister, as someone whose fundamental impulse in being, which I'm thrilled to share with my beloved wife, Linda, and my amazing friends and colleagues who've become teachers of this work, including Krishna and Vivian, and the teachers who are here this week, and a whole bunch of others throughout the United States and Canada, and hopefully others to pop up elsewhere. But this is fundamentally about what matters for you. What will be helpful to you living this process through, assuming you keep landing in it. Some of you are relatively new to the work, and your exposure to it may be a kind of a, like a stone skipping off a lake. You may just dip in a bit, or like some water birds, they don't even land, they just get the fish and go. And that's completely okay. We make lots of room for that. We're not legislating that everybody has to get into this, and it's, in fact, developmentally, for a lot of good reasons, most people are not ready for this kind of process, won't be in this lifetime. That's totally okay. But for those who are and who do, it's important that you have all the crucial information that can help you navigate your days and nights. Because I've seen, and now dozens of other teachers of this work have seen with me in our own lives and also observing those we serve, that the lack of fundamental understanding. Oh, Leslie's right here, one of the other teachers. Any other teachers in the room? I'm failing to. Oh, Max. I'm sorry. So yes, a number of the other teachers, Leslie and Max, are here. Thank you so much for coming. What was I just saying?
The lack of understanding.
Yeah. The lack of understanding of what may be radically new in this process can critically compromise your capacity to respond moment to moment to the curveballs that life throws at you. Now, let's have a show of hands. How many people's experience of life is that you only get nice softballs lobbed right down the middle? Right? Yeah, you occasionally get one or two of those. Keeps you lively and interested, bring me more. And you get lots of weird curveballs and spitters and beanballs coming straight at your skull. And some of them connect. Right?
Yep.
Seriously. Some of them knock you on your ass. And by the way, here's a piece of the information. In this kind of process, that happens after you're awake. That happens after you've become a teacher. That happens after you're white hot. Or in Ted's beautiful phrase, absolutely fused. Absolutely fused spirit and matter. That's what we mean by white hot, basically the same thing.